I am the self-help hacker. I have referenced this multiple times in other videos. I keep making more videos as more spin-offs of the other videos because it's relevant. It's what people are relating to. So I keep putting new spins on it, talking about it more. So one of the reoccurring themes, it's almost like they're going to a confession at their church and they go to the priest. And instead of confessing their sins, they're confessing what I call what their confidence crutch is. The thing that in theory keeps them from feeling good about themselves. I'm too short, I'm too tall, my nose is too big, my teeth are crooked, my ears stick out, I have the wrong color hair, I'm the only redheaded person in my family and everybody else has brown, whatever it is. And they'll say, and that's why nobody likes me. That's why I can't get a date or whatever. That's something typically that people are doing under the age of 35. And that's who this channel is designated to, this series. That's their confidence crutch. They allow this symbol to be the reason in their mind that the world doesn't accept them as they want to be accepted. In reality, it's not about that. It's really about other people are obsessed with themselves, and it's your job to make them feel better about themselves because they're dealing with their own stupid, arbitrary insecurities. Here's the thing though, when it comes down to it, everyone has won and also lost the gene lottery, okay? So, for example, there are certain people who will just always be thin. They can eat whatever they want and it's gonna be okay. And they're gonna live long lives and they can even smoke cigarettes. They never get lung cancer. They live to be 93 years old and health-wise, everything's great, okay? So won the gene lottery there, but maybe the same person, let me think. Okay, let's just go with it. So maybe they have a birthmark that's like on their neck. And so they get teased about the birthmark their whole life or something like that. Okay, so most of us don't have some kind of prominent thing on that everyone can see that we can't cover up, but they do. So there's always a trade-off for everything. And what people tend to do is they take their own confidence crutch. This is the reason people don't like me because my nose is too big. And that's the reason people don't like me. Meanwhile, they have a trait that everybody else wants. Maybe they're tall. They're a tall male and here's a guy that's 5'5", 6 feet, 5'6". Man, I wish I could be as tall as him. He could care less that the guy has a more prominent nose. He just wants to be that tall. So it's funny that you can have physical traits that bother you, yet other people don't even notice the thing that bothers you. Instead, they think, wow, I wish I had that part of that person. And when it comes down to it, all of us have won and lost the gene lottery to some degree. And that's not even mentioning all the stuff that actually matters beyond the physical, which is pretty much everything. Like, what's your IQ? What's your emotional intelligence? How good are you at communicating with people, which has a whole lot to do with your success in life. And being a good communicator means knowing yourself well. Well, if you don't know who you really are, you can constantly comparing yourself to other people. So there's this vicious cycle. So some people can have perfect genetics, but then their whole life falls apart because they're still insecure, even if they win the genetic lottery and feel perfectly good about themselves. Maybe they just never really figured their life out. So it's a matter of knowing that nobody has everything and nobody has nothing. We all have something. And it's a matter of we make the most of what we have and make those things count. And all the other things we don't worry about, because chances are those are the things that the other people are not noticing. Your comments are right here.